Hello everyone, I'm going to present my application, Dentist Scheduler. It is designed for very small clinics. The first interface is the login page. In the first launch, the application have an empty database, so the user must create an administrator account. In order to do that, we click Create a new account. Then we fill all the inputs, username, password, we confirm the password, and we answer the secret question. This is for password recovery. And then we click create. Once user admin created successfully, we can either log in directly to the application or we can test here, forgot your password. This is meant only for admin type account. For secretary type account, it is handled by admin user inside the application. So I can type admin. Next, then I type my secret answer. If it's wrong, I can't go through. So get, and I can reset my password. Admin and admin. So everything works correctly. We can log in to the application. This is the main interface of the app. We have a navigation menu, dashboard, patients, appointments, statistics, users, backup data, about, and easy app. Also, we can change the application language. Currently, it supports English and French only. And we have a current date and the sign out button. We start with patients. As you can see, I already preloaded some random data for test purposes. We can add patient, appointment, radiograph, prescription, and we can delete patients. You can search by name, phone, birth date, or created at date. If I type Robert, you can see the results in the data table. So we have to select number of row, first name, last name, birth date, gender, phone, created at, and actions. Here we have the controls of the data table. Currently we are showing 75 patients of 107 patients. And we have the page controls, page 1 of 2. We start by adding new patient, first name test with double T, birth date, you can pick a random birth date, and the gender male. The phone is optional, you can leave it empty. Save. We can see the added patient in the row number 11 because the created ad is in order descending. Here I created this patient in December and this patient it's in June, so you can see why the order is messed up. I can edit the user. I type Salim and save. So you can see the name has changed. I can also delete the patient by selecting it and click delete. Then confirm the delete. We can add a new appointment or radiograph or prescription. If I select a patient, I can add a new appointment, a procedure. We have some procedures, known procedures, like dental consultation, for example. We pick the date and time. I pick the date and the time. Currently, let's pick, okay. So this is the date and time. And you can type a note for the appointment or leave it empty and click save. Appointment saved successfully. In order to see the appointment created, you can click on Dashboard and you can see in the data table the new created appointment with the status of scheduled. Here there is no note, so you can't see any note here. If there is a note, you can click this icon to display a dialog containing a text or a note. Here there are actions like you can cancel the appointment or mark it as completed. If I click mark as completed or cancelled, you can see the appointment will be removed from this data table. I can find it in the appointments menu. As you can see, Robert Jones dental consultations is completed. If I want to reopen it, I can click reopen appointment. And as you can see, it's scheduled again. I can edit it, like change the time, change the status, and add a note. I can add a new note, for example, and click save. As you can see, we have a new note. Test. Close. I can also cancel it or reopen it again, but I cannot reopen an obsolete appointment. If the date of the appointment is old, I can't reopen it. If I click reopen, you can see one past appointments automatically cancelled, because if the date of the appointment is old and the user didn't update the status, so it will be automatically cancelled. In the appointment management interface, there is the search, filter by status, like scheduled, completed, cancelled, for example, or all. There is the delete button to delete one or many appointments. There is the badge status update, like if I select 2 or 3 status and I want to update them all, I can pick cancelled, for example, or pick completed and click update status, and you can see all the 3 of them are completed. I cannot update a status without selecting one, obviously. In summary, the appointment management interface is very easy to use. Now let's go back to patients. We can also add a new radiograph. We can pick an image like dental x-ray. It supports GPG for now. We can select 1 or 3 images max. We give a title to the image like X-ray, for example, and we can do some detail. This is just a test. These details are about the image you insert, and we click save. Then, as you can see in the actions column, you can see a new icon, radiograph options. You can view the radiographs or edit the radiographs. Let's see. We view the radiographs. As you can see, we have the patient name, the clinical notes. This is just a test that we inserted, the details, and the information about the radiograph, like title, date of the insertion, dimension of the image, and the file name. And here you can see the image we inserted displayed here. We click close. Now we can edit the radiographs. As you can see, you can edit the clinical note, like this is new, and we can edit the image title, like X-ray 01, or we can delete the image entirely. Like if I click delete, it will be deleted. Then I click save. We have also delete all, so if I have 3 or 4 images, instead of deleting one by one, I can delete them all like this. But be careful, this action cannot be undone. And I click edit again, and I click save. Now if I go back to see the radiographs, as you can see, there is a new test with a new timestamp, and you can see the title is updated X-ray 01. And that's it for radiographs.